What's up, everybody? How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to the Ground Update Kenya, where you get news from many voices and reality. So let me start. We have various newspapers from the headlines of the Star, the People's Daily, the Daily Nation, Taifa Leo newspaper, the Standard, which is the Kenya's boldest newspaper, and we have the Business Daily. We have the Standard, that's the Enterprise. Yeah. So let's begin. Start with the headline. Let's start with the Star. The Star. Yeah. Be ready? Got you covered. So the Star. So from the Star, we have the Oburu team plans to kick out Sifuna in Mombasa meet. There's a quiet push to replace him with Governor Otuoma. Yeah, the SG of the current SG of ODM, that is Edwin Sifuna, is also the current senator of Nairobi. There are plans to remove him out of the party through a Mombasa meeting that's supposed to be scheduled. Yeah, so there's a quiet push to replace him with Governor Otuoma. Then from the Star also, we are told that Soros brothers down in Kisumu village. Yes, 4 brothers just died in Kisumu village in a quarry that was refused to be filled by authorities. Yeah, people have died. The headlines also, we have cold, hunger, disease and death stalk street families. Yes, Tatiana now sleeps in dignity in a corner of Nairobi's Langata Cemetery. She's the latest tenant of the city's public graveyard from Mathare. She was just 17 months old. Tatiana was born with an heart defect. To the Maris Asunta, 26-year-old jobless single mother of 2. The next one is the tug of war in the court stalls compensation for violence victims. Shea Marembo Onyoro, a survivor of the 2007-2008 post-election violence in Kisumu, had given up hope that the state would acknowledge his suffering. He's a former parliamentary candidate for the CCM party in Moroni constituency. Yeah. Let's go to the next newspaper, the People's Daily. And at the top of the newspaper, corruption rises in Kenya as the anti-graft fight loses momentum. 2027 blueprint, beyond the outrage. Can opposition move past moments that generate temporary political heat and craft their own relatable grassroots narrative? Yeah, this after on January 28, the IEBC chairperson met with the United Opposition leaders. Yeah. And then at the bottom of the newspaper, what's causing disorder in Ruto's Western Kenya campaign team? Yeah, this and this, this and this. They're gambling for many things. Yeah, what is causing the disorder? Yeah. The next one, let's go to the Daily Nation. Yeah. The Daily Nation, there we have the Unholy Alliance. This was called monkey business. Governors attack rent-sinking MPs who counter that the guilty are afraid of scrutiny. Yeah. It has been a news that senators are really extorting governors some money so that they can let them win graft cases like those one. Yeah. If there's a problem with the budget, they're requesting some money so that they can step aside. Yani wananyamazia, which is something not good. So the Unholy Alliance. Let us listen from the Council of Governors chairperson Ahmed Abdullahi. We narrowed down our issue to one committee, and certain members of that committee Senate standing orders require that if certain people are mentioned, they step aside from that committee. I have written to the Senate Speaker seeking an audience with the leadership of the Senate. Whatever evidence governors have, we are going to table. Something is going to change in that particular committee. That's from the Council of Governors chairperson Ahmed Abdullahi. Yeah, next to the Senate Speaker Mason Kingi. The Senate notes that they supported demand by the Council of Governors for the reconstitution of the County Public Accounts Committee on the basis of claims of political witch and harassment, extortion and intimidation allegedly involving 4 unnamed members of the committee, while the Senate remains open to structured dialogue. Recourse to mudslinging and unsubstantiated allegations in the media and supported by evidence is neither appropriate nor conducive to intergovernment cooperation. That's from the Senate Speaker, Amason King. Yeah, the governors are really complaining. Yeah, a bribery scandal that has sparked a bitter feud between governors and senators exposes underhand dealings and a conspiracy to difficult accountability. Governors have vowed to name and shame corrupt senator who they claim extort bribes to go easy on audit queries. An extortion racket they admit has thrived for too long, but senators have dared county bosses to make good their threats to snub watchdog committees, questioning why governors will pay bribes if they had nothing to hide. Who will blink first? Yeah. How do they pay bribe? Well, they want to give bribes to the governors, yes, to the senators. So the senators are asking, if they had nothing to hide, why would they give bribes? Yeah. Another one is Gachagua on Ruto's over drought ahead of tour. Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has accused the government of delaying emergency response to drought ravaging northern Kenya, even as the cabinet approved release of 4.1 billion shillings to help the affected regions. An estimated 3.3 million people are facing acute food insecurity, the cabinet cautioning the figure could rise to 3.6 million by June. Yeah, there's very drought there. From the northern Kenya, for example, I saw a picture of a cow there. The cow is completely drained. Yeah, don't know. Another one is health. Report warns 166 billion shillings SHA deficit could sink SHA. That's a 166 billion. That's a lot of money. Yeah. ODM crisis talks after Uhuru's Azimio move. With the deepening power struggle between factions led by party leader Oburu Odinga, Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, ODM leaders convene in Mombasa to discuss contentious issue. The National Executive Committee meeting comes and reports Dr. Oginga on Monday sought to stem an implosion following a largely successful rally in Busia by the rival company. The meeting will also discuss the political coup in Azimio coalition staged by former President Uhuru Kenyatta. A meeting to be convened. Yeah. And they are saying that there's some rumors there that the meeting could be for hosting Sifuna, and then Governor Otuoma takes the lead. Yeah. Next we go on to the Taifa Leo newspaper. Kiswahili hapo. Sasa tuanze hapo. Shule 26 zilibainika hazitoi huduma za elimu kwa watoto kutokana na kufungwa au ukosefu wa walimu. Wanafunzi hawa walitafuna bilioni 5. Wanafunzi hawa ya Wakenya wamekuwa wakipoteza takriban shilingi bilioni 5 kutokana na takwimu zisizo sahihi za usajili wa wanafunzi shuleni. Kulingana na ufichuzi ulitokana na ukaguzi wa kudhibitisha wanafunzi uliotekelezwa na Wizara ya Elimu kote nchini. Vidokezo katika gazeti la Taifa Leo. Baraza kuu wa ODM kukutana leo. Ziara ya Ruto kaskazini yazua taharuki baada ya waziri atetea mwanasiasa Bobi Wine. Hiyo ni kutoka nchi jirani Uganda. Yeah, the Standard newspaper, the Kenya's boldest newspaper. The airline alone gives you a lot of things. Ruto splashes millions, Kenyans stare death. Yeah. So let us listen for the manga banks. As millions across the country scrape leaves from trees and watch their livestock die, children abandon school to forage, mothers go without meals, and communities edge towards collapse, power feeds in Nairobi in State House meetings presided over the president, millions sexy and chants, and opulence is broadcast for all and sundry. Calls to declare the drought a national disaster fall on deaf ears, with intervention from government officers not reaching the affected. Yeah, millions of money are being splashed. Kenyans stare to death at the northern Kenya. People are really suffering. The president listened to this. Yeah, this is all that has been reported, but nothing has been done. So the president look at that thing. Yeah, and then things will be good. Next we go to the Business Daily. Yeah, new M-Pesa trading app takes 55 PC of share orders. Mobile money platforms handle 7,962 of 14,300 orders. Investors can now buy and sell stocks via phone. And then CBK cuts benchmark loan rate for 10th straight time. And from the tickers, MGA's parent firm eyes 3.4 billion carbon credits raised by June. Yeah, carbon credits. Just last week, the cocoa company were denied the carbon credits license. So MGA's parent firm eyes 3.5 billion carbon credits raised by June. Yeah, to begin the new financial year. Pension funds in riskier assets score higher returns. Pension funds that allocated a bigger share of their assets to equities and offshore assets secured a returns premium up to 4 percentage points in 2026. That's from the Business Daily newspaper. Yeah. Let's go to the last newspaper, which is the Standard, the Enterprise. Starting a business, making money, getting connected. Yeah. Our indigenous knowledge economy can net to 230 billion. That will fund from page 4 and page 5 of the Standard newspaper. Israel envoys bid to make Kenyans a startup nation. The innovation that creates breakthrough companies. Yeah. So those are the headlines from today's, as per Wednesday, 11th of February 2026 headlines. You'll only find this at the Ground of the 8 Kenya. It's a favorite host and your boy Felix at the Ground of the 8 Kenya. Got you covered. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Got you covered. Our news Best, yeah, Grand Opening Age Kenya. Love you, my people.